Hello, my Cancerians. Today, welcome to Temperance. This is my first reading with Cancer, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick update. This is not a past, present, or future reading. It is literally just a message that we want to give out. You can watch this reading anywhere from now to next year, and it may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do offer private readings. All that information will be at the bottom below. And you can do a personal reading. If it doesn't resonate, please do not throw any shade. You're more than welcome to just click off. My sister is a Cancer. You guys are awesome people and very emotional people. Super, super imaginative, very loyal. But you guys don't like manipulation. You guys don't like people that are pessimistic, people that bring bad energy. So you guys are all about the good energy, which is what I love. And that's my sister. My sister has like the best energy. She's awesome. Okay, so here we go. Let's get it popping and see what it says. All right. Wow. Cancers, you guys got a lot going on. Huh. Okay. So, overall energy is the Two of Wands. So your overall energy is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibility of somebody in your life. You do have the Knight of Wands starting this off. So let's talk about the Two of Wands really fast. The Two of Wands symbolizes a person that is discovering something. They're looking out, they're finding stuff, and they're figuring it out. Like you're in that discovery mode. After that, you grow and you learn from it and you can expand and stuff like that. But the first part of anything is learning. And then while you learn, you discover. And when you discover, it sticks. It just sticks better in your head. So with the Knight of Wands, it's a person that really manifests what they want into action. They're extremely fearless. They don't give a crap. Another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So there's a person that really could be here, man or woman. And then you have Temperance, which pushes Sagittarius more for me. So it could be that you need to find some balance in this. Look for the meaning. Temperance also is a sign of patience. Looks like maybe somebody has been possibly fearlessly and patiently working at something, because you do have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is a representation of somebody achieving something. But once you're in that state, you're definitely achieving it, which is a good thing. You're working at it, and it's an achievement card. When you go to the next step, you're achieved. And it's inevitable. With the Wheel of Fortune, you got a lot of luck in what you're working at. Whatever it is that you're trying to take into action, it will work. It's inevitable. There's a new cycle and there's a change for sure happening. And when we grow, we change. When we achieve things and we accomplish things, we educate ourselves, whether it be to our body or, to anything financially, personally, mentally, you're achieving something. With the Emperor, this could be an Aries. Again, with the Aries and the Wands, it's a fire energy. And the Emperor is a person of authority. So there could be some type of authority issue, giving you some type of burden, too much responsibility with the Wands, or this person is becoming too much of a responsibility, or this person is trying to control the situation too much to the point where it's becoming too burdening. You have the Star, so you have the Emperor, the Ten of Wands, which is really like a person that's at its wit's end. They are carrying so much burden, so much responsibility. Or it can mean that a person is really complete. It could just really be symbolizing that this Emperor, this older father figure man, is really just works really hard to be complete and have that Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands does not only mean that it's a burden. You can get to the Knight of Wands, which is right here. and put that into action without it being no longer a burden or responsibility. But a person that puts himself in this position sometimes also can turn what they built into a burden, and they've actually turned the burden themselves. And it's not something that was really given to them or thrown at them. It's something that they developed. But with the Star, I feel that somebody is going to heal from this. Somebody is going to overcome it. With the Star is a hope, faith card. So you have to have hope that something better is on the other side, or, you know, after you achieve and you work hard and you are successful at it, you're looking at a better future for yourself, a more hopeful future. But it's also a sign of healing. So it could be that maybe a person just got over struggling with a large amount of responsibility that's healing up from it. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's a person that also, it's a relentless situation. Relentless. It's also a person that, it could also mean diligence. It could also just mean that this person, this Emperor, is, you know, responsible, carries burdens on his shoulders of other people. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, it could symbolize that they know what they want, they're diligent, you know, they really are efficient, they have a routine, which is another sign of the Emperor, super routine, ready to go. This could be you, Cancer, because sometimes Cancers do have Aries in their birthing chart, so it could be you very well. But it's saying that, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles, this person is definitely a strong person that you're dealing with here. With the Ace of Wands, you have the power of new opportunity, using inspiration. When you're receiving, you know, something of the Sagittarius, I'm thinking that maybe they are an inspiration to you, a huge one. This could be a partner, it could be a mom or a dad, it could be a boss. I'm not sure, but it's a person that you're pretty close with. And I feel that this person also has not only taken a beating to get there, but also had to be completely powerless. So whoever you're dealing with is definitely a really strong person. Or it could be that I feel like it's them. I feel like they have definitely been put in a position to be where they're at. Because you have the Nine of Swords, and then you have the you have the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So what this is telling me is not only is this person a wounded soldier, like a person that's fought their way to get here, to turn here, they are also really went through a lot of stuff, like emotionally, you know, because swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that hurt this person or has really made this person suffer. You know, and they're battled warriors. And it seems like this person is also a very traditional person. You know, with the Hierophant, it ends in a traditional, you know, with a person with ethical and moral, like, so this person has a lot of good aspects in them. So let's see, Cancer, what you're planning and discovering. You got a lot of good faith, you got a lot of good fortune growing, you're growing stuff. And then there is this Aries figure that's popping in there. I can't pinpoint if it's a relationship or not, but I can tell you, you know, this could be you, this sword person. No, but I don't see that here. I see more you being the one that's patient while this is happening, or this is the person that you're with. I feel like you possibly could have been the person working at something, and that is going to, you know, reach a point of completion where you will be successful at it and you'll see inevitable faith in it. But then you also have this father figure, this mature, structured, controlling person that carries a large burden or makes you feel like you're a burden. But I'm not getting that part, really. I see more of a person that works hard and gives you the security that you need, the faith, the hope. the healing and the, you know, but this person has been through a lot. So let's see. Yeah, so yeah, no. Okay, so here's what's happening. Overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles, which means that not only are we in a planning and discovery phase, but we're also going to be at a growth. And you know, when you're planting the seed, you're growing it, you're watching it grow. You just, hard work pays off type of thing. You know, with the Knight of Wands, it's a person that manifests. It can be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, which in my opinion is an Aries. And this is a person you're in a relationship with because you have the Lover's card. So this is a relationship. It's also, the Lover's card is also unity, duality, and choices, meaning somebody may need to make choices. You know, there could be a person that is manifesting something into action and making a choice. So that could be it too. Then you also have Temperance and the Chariot. So you have to find patience if a person is trying to be too controlling, which I think is this person right here. You know, you're trying to find that happy medium, I think, in working with this person. I think with the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Wands, I think that in this situation specifically, the universe is giving you the ability to create, the opportunity to create something new for yourself and achieve it using your own inspiration. And I think there may be an obstacle in that for you. It's inevitable. The opportunity of creation, I mean, you really have, it's just going to happen for you. You're going to create it. The Ace of Cups isn't just love. The Ace of Cups is an overwhelming feeling of emotions, meaning it could be somebody that's just insanely in love with you and like obsessed with you. But it could also mean that whatever you're working at is going to be fulfilled. Like it's going to be filled and you're going to have that opportunity. It's going to be given to you. So you're a hard worker and you're definitely going to get what you need, Cancer. The problem is you have this person here, this father figure who, even though he's an emperor and he has authority, he's got structure and all this great stuff, he can also be very controlling. And you have the Seven of Swords, which is a person that not only is controlling, but sneaky and deceitful, you know, in the background, behind your back, sneaking around to the point. So here's my issue. When a person this well off or in authority does that, in their mind, they think that they're being sneaky because they have a good enough reason. So they're going to be very difficult to fight. I think this is a completion card. So this burden or responsibility, this person has been through burden and responsibility and they have gone through it. So they're very strong and it's going to be very difficult to bend them. But there is some type of deceit going on there. With the Star card, you have the High Priestess. So in my opinion, this is a rejuvenation card. It could be that this message is coming into you and it's telling you that this person is a little bit doing something fishy and you feel it because you're working at something and they may not be giving you the attention that it's needed. I skipped over Temperance. Temperance has control. So it has direction, control. So that's something that I wanted to point out. You know, when a person has patience and control, they have a strategy, they know where they're going tomorrow, it makes them feel easier in the belly. So you may want to take that as like a little bit of advice. Like sometimes if you strategize and you know what direction you're going in, when you're fighting a person like this, you're just a little bit more ahead of the game because they're like 15 steps ahead of you. They're very smart. They know what they're doing. And they're not changing them. They are who they are. And that's it. You cannot change. They have been through some stuff to be successful, to be completed. It could mean that this is also a marriage because this is also like a happy family. And it's starting to become maybe a burden to him. Maybe it's a little bit too much for him and he has like a heavy, or she has a heavy career and it's just too much burden for him, the home lifestyle. But with the Star and the High Priestess, this is definitely telling me that you need to connect with yourself to heal up. and hear your inner voice and intuition, become unconscious. Because when you're unconscious, you're stepping out of the box and you're able to see things. So sometimes we see things and we're like, were you crazy? Did you just see that? But sometimes if you step out of the box, you don't need to question yourself. You know what you're seeing. So step out of your boundary sometimes to feel more comfortable with where you're going next. And that's what this Chariot dude does. You know, the Chariot, he's a Cancer. This is you. So you got this, like, in the bag for sure. So you need to kind of do that. So this way you don't feel like you're, like, you don't know. Because Cancerians, they like to be secure. They like to know where their little claw is going before it goes. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, you have success in this. So the Knight of Pentacles, as we stated, it's a relentless situation. This is also a symbol of a hard worker, a person that actually completes the mission, gets through, and becomes successful. It also can mean that a person is not being efficient and not really doing anything. So I don't feel that. I feel more of the positivity of the Knight of Pentacles, more efficient, hard worker, routine, diligent, hardworking person. So this could be him, and you know, it's portraying itself to be a positive and successful figure because he is successful. This could mean that he's just successful. You know, the Pentacles is also a person that is not going to give up their opinion, and it will tire you out. So if you're, you know, and he's successful at what he does, I think that's what that means. And I think you need to stick more with the faith, hope, and inner voice and intuition, because sometimes, you know, it's not worth the fight. It's just not. And here you go. So you have the opportunity of inspiration, and your inspiration is the competition, you know, the meaningful competition in the relationship here, whether it be in a boss or in a workplace or in a relationship or in a home, a marriage. There's conflict. There's conflict that's affecting you from working and getting your inspiration. That's in fact, it's affecting this inevitable faith of great creativity and new opportunity. This could also be, you know, great love, but I think that there's conflict here with it. Like, it's conflicting. Maybe this person doesn't want you to go to school or do something or grow something. They're not comfortable with you maybe working out of the house. Some people are weird like that. Then you have the Nine of Wands and you have the Four Cups. So this could be that there is a wounded battle here. There's somebody that's wounded from a battle that has gotten through it. And I feel very strongly this may be Aries, because it is also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And I think the ultimate issue here is when you reach this point, you literally just, like, sometimes you have to stop. Like, you see, he stopped. Like, nobody's fighting. This is like the end of the battle. He's been through it all. And then you need to, like, sit there and say, I don't want it. So maybe that's making it worse, because when you're dealing with an emperor, they don't have the patience for this. They're too busy. They're too structured. They have a routine. And if you're in the middle of that routine, you're going to get missed. And then when you get missed, you get hurt. And then it just starts into all of this crap that you're dealing with, where it's not really a problem, but it's more of a problem because this person is just not giving you the attention, or maybe, you know, being sneaky behind your back makes you feel a little less than what you're working for. And then you have the Eight of Swords. And with the Eight of Swords, obviously this person didn't get through themselves. This person's hurt. Swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't think it's related to the reading, but that's what they are. I feel like with this card and the Fool, it's saying that a person took an opportunity. Maybe you took the opportunity, you let go, you jumped off the bridge, you didn't know where you were going, and you landed in this position where you feel like powerless. Like, you don't even have control of your own life. And meanwhile, you're here working at it, trying to be successful. You're given the opportunity of everything. You have inevitable fate, meaning you have talent to do it. And that's going to happen. Whether the emperor wants it or not, it's going to happen for you. And I think what's happening is that traditional way of being, you know, with this this Hierophant, like he's not only just and the Hierophant is a Taurus. And so he could be, an Aries but Taurus in his birthing chart, where he has both aspects, which I couldn't even imagine. That's pretty rough when you have a person that's not only of structure and authority, but also like traditional. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like wants everything to be a certain way, and you could never like just be off. When you're working so hard at something, sometimes you're just tired and you just want to kick your shoes off and go to bed. You don't really want to have a routine or structure. So that could be the ultimate problem. And you do have the Page of Swords as well. And with the Page of Swords, it's a person that, it's relentless. It's everything that's happening is annoying you. And, it may just be something that you're going through right now where you just need to get over that hump. It's, a Page of Swords also represents, curiosity, a lot of new ideas, an adventure. He's probably a really good chase for you. It's actually like becoming like a lot of work. And I that's where I feel more, it's relentlessly happening. Things that you don't want or like or agree with are happening. So possibly the best thing that you could do is, listen to your intuition, because you do have the High Priestess, and pay attention to the signal of opportunity from, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands that you got twice. And you also have a lot of fortune in it. Make sure that you take the time to find the meaning of what you're finding to be a problem, and see if it's even worth the time that you're spending on it. Because a person that's so structured and busy may not even realize the things that you're doing that he may be picking on, because you're picking on him. And it's, because you feel like he's being sneaky behind your back. But I don't see a third party situation here or anything like that. I just see a normal, typical, really routines man, business owner that just is busy. And his wife or girlfriend is like, I'm working, and then maybe making you feel a little bit smaller than what you're doing, or not allowing you to do the things that you want to do. There's a time for healing, and a new start is coming. So whatever is hurting you or has hurt you will heal up. The pointers I'm going to put at the bottom of the video. It comes from the book. This is the Moonology book. You have a time for healing, and a new start is coming. So something new is going to come out of this. We knew that when we saw the Wheel of Fortune. It's the end of a cycle. So it's going to come out of this, and a lot of good things will come out of it. But I just think that you need to maybe consider that the person got where they got to, that Emperor, because they really fought hard. You know what I'm saying? And, you got in this position because you were just a fool and you let yourself go into the position. But I think genuinely everything will pan out. I just think that you need to maybe trust the situation, because I'm not seeing, he is sneaky, but I'm not seeing anything bad. I'm seeing it more like maybe, he winks at the secretary once in a while. Like, I don't think it's like that. But it bothers you. Whatever you do see and notice bothers you. And sometimes just saying something may change it. But I can tell you, it's really hard to change an emperor. Like, it's not that simple. They have their own way of doing things. They got where they got from the structure that they really push. So you may not get far, but I can tell you that you're a Cancerian, and Cancerians are really, really emotional people. So it could just be that you're being overly emotional as well in this situation. So I think this completes the situation here. I hope you watch again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. The more people you pass this along to, the more I can help. And I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.